Well,
question.
I'm a dummy, so
Yeah. So and
So I got you.
explain it
I
to me.
got
yeah,
you.
and Clint didn't know much about Q. So like, let's
Yeah,
start. Like,
no, I'm like,
let's-
okay, so basically, I'm like, what the fuck is it? Is it like anonymous? Is it a
No,
different?
it's different. So
Okay.
Q is it started on October 28th, 2017 was Q's first post. And it was all about Hillary Clinton getting arrested and things
On
like
what
this.
platform?
It was on 4chan originally, and then it moved over to 8chan, and it's still on 8chan, which is now 8kun. But I'll tell you right now, it's super complicated to navigate through those forum boards. Like unless you're, you know, you know how to use technology and websites like that, you got to navigate through these things, and it's very confusing. So I always recommend people going to qmap.pub. I think that's the best place to look at all of Q's posts. So you can see every single one that Q has made, and it's a great resource because you can see all of the players that are involved, all the resignations that have happened since President Trump has taken office. There's been like 13,000 resignations since President Trump has taken
that
office,
much.
and yeah,
13,000.
about around 13, huh? Around 13,000, yeah, give or take.
All right. So Q post one.
What?
What was Q post one? Like what happened? Like what sparked?
So Q post one pretty much was saying how Hillary Clinton was going to get arrested, and she was involved in all this nefarious stuff, and it was really a bait and switch, because it allowed when he made that post, it was the same time as the Saudi purge when we went in there and removed all those Saudi princes, and it was the same time, right, and their response was the Las Vegas shooting. That was their response. You know, they knew that was
Wow.
coming, so
Is
they
that
did
really
the Las Vegas
on date?
Huh?
On date? Is that really the same time?
Yeah, October 1st was the Vegas shooting of 2017. So he was President Trump. Rumor has it is President Trump because they own the penthouses up in Mandalay Bay.
Yeah, the
those
Saudis.
princes.
Absolutely. Yep.
And the rumor has is that President Trump was meeting him there, and there was an assassination attempt on President Trump, and they were trying to remove him because they knew that they were either going to take the Clintons down or take the Saudi princes, and I think they were having that meeting to set that up, and they did the Saudi purge and removed all the princes, and that was the same weekend as Q's first posting. It was that same time. It was like late October, early November.
Can you look up one? Like I thought the
You got the search computer.
Oh really?
So yeah,
I thought the from the research I got was that what people were thinking was that it was an arms deal gone bad.
at Mandalay Bay.
Yes.
Well, they're like I said, this is the rumors that are going around. It could have there's that rumor as well that it was an arms deal, but it really kind of makes sense based off the information that we know about Q and things like that they would try to be stopping the plans from being set in motion, because everybody that anons like myself follow Q, and millions and millions and millions of other people follow Q. And it's not just us. The deep state, the enemies are watching it as well. They're watching the boards. So I recommend.
When was the first Q post?
October 28th, 2017. And it happens to be the same exact day. Excuse me.
It was October 1st, it says right here.
Yeah, no, the
Yeah,
shooting.
sorry.
I just
Yeah,
said
yeah,
that.
yeah,
The Vegas shooting was October 1st.
Okay.
And that was his meeting with the prince to set up the purge. The rumor is that Air Force One was at McCarran, and there's pictures of Air Force One taking off from McCarran around that time. So rumor has it that he was there, and they were setting this up to get the plans in motion. But Q's first post was October 28th, 2017, and it was the same day John Durham was appointed by Jeff Sessions as the Inspector General to investigate the Hillary Clinton laptop and the Hillary Clinton emails, the Wiener laptop, Benghazi, and things like that. Then John Huber got appointed, so on and so forth. But John Durham was literally appointed the same exact day that Q started posting.
Really?
And literally the same day. And the funny thing is,
we don't got to check this out. It's the same day when he got appointed as the first Q.
John Durham got
Okay.
appointed on October 28th, 2017 to investigate the Hillary Clinton investigation.
Mhm.
The Hillary Clinton emails and the DNC server and all of that on the same day as Q. Q starting posting. And one of Q's first posts was that famous picture of George Washington going across the Delaware with his soldiers, going ready in a battle, that famous picture. The boats he was riding, do you know what those boats are called?
What are they called?
Durham boats. Those little square boats. Like literally look it up. You could Google Durham boats. They're little square boats. That was the boats that George Washington was riding, and that was on one of Q's first posts, which is
I know
really
the
wild.
picture. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I saw it because I was big on Q in the beginning, so I know exactly what picture you're talking about. Okay, and that's called the Durham boat.
Yeah,
Listen,
George
there's
Washington
a
was riding.
lot of weird names and things that will go through this Q thing.
So
There are.
me personally, when I'm trying to introduce somebody to Q, I use videos a lot. There's a lot of good people that do a lot of good work. Like Storm is upon us. Joe M. His video,
Pray
the
medic.
Calm Before the Storm, is a great intro video to Q, and it'll really help you explain what's really going on. But for dummies, if I had to put it in my own words, it is a military intelligence operation. And that's been in the works for, I think, for a very long time, because this plan has been so exact and to a T, and I'll get into that in a little bit, that there's no way that they just made this up over a short period of time.